Bonjour et bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Cindy. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to conjugate regular IR verbs. So verbs in the second group, in the present tense. So first, let me remind you what a verb is. A verb is a word that describes an action or a state, either in the present, in the past, or in the future. The way French verbs are formed depends on the tense, just like in English, so it depends on whether it's in the present, past or future, but it also depends on who the subject is. So it depends on whether you're using the verb with je, tu, il, nous, vous, il, etc. As you may already know, the ending of the verb depends on who the subject is. So there are three verb groups in French. The first one is for regular ER verbs. The second one is for regular IR verbs, and the third one is for irregular verbs. So, what you need to know is that not all verbs ending in IR are regular. Some of them are actually irregular and belong in the third group. So, how do you know if a verb ending in IR is regular or irregular? Well, you can know if a verb ending in IR is regular or irregular by looking at the nous form of the present tense. If it ends in issons, then the verb is regular. Also, if the present participle of the verb ends in issant, then that verb is regular and belongs in the second group. Just as a reminder, the present participle in English would be the form of a verb ending in ing, and in French it would be the form of a verb ending in ant. For example, finishing is the present participle of the verb to finish, and finissant is the present participle of the verb finir in French. As it ends in issant, it means it is regular, and so it follows the normal conjugating pattern of IR verbs in the present tense. I swear it sounds a lot more complicated than it is. So how do we conjugate regular IR verbs? To conjugate regular IR verbs, we first need to work out their stem. The stem is the first half, or the first part if you like, of the verb that remains the same no matter what subject it is used with. To get the stem of regular IR verbs, all you need to do is take the infinitive, so take the form that you would actually find in the dictionary, the IR form, for example, finir, to finish, and knock off IR. So for finir, to finish, for example, when we knock off IR, we are left with fin. Fin is the stem in the present tense for the verb finir. So now we've got the stem, we need to add the present tense endings of IR verbs to that stem. So basically, we need to add the appropriate endings to fin, depending on who the subject is. The present tense endings of IR verbs are IS, IT, ISSONS, ISSEZ, ISSENT. So here's how you would conjugate finir in the present tense. Je finis. Tu finis. Il, elle, on finit. Nous finissons. Vous finissez. Il, elle finissent. I finish, you finish, he, she, one finishes, we finish, you finish, and they finish. Okay, so as you can see, we have added the present tense endings of IR verbs to the stem of the verb finir, which we determined was fin, because all we need to do is knock off IR to get the stem. So for example, il finit le travail à 5 heures. Il finit le travail à 5 heures. He finishes work at 5. Ils finissent leurs devoirs. Ils finissent leurs devoirs. They're finishing their homework. So now let's see if you've understood how to conjugate IR verbs in the present tense. Open a Word document or get a pen and paper and try to conjugate the verb choisir, to choose, in the present tense. You'll first have to work out what the stem is and then add the appropriate ending. So pause the video and have a go. So here's how you conjugate the verb choisir in the present tense. Je choisis, tu choisis, il, elle, on choisit, nous choisissons, vous choisissez, ils, elles choisissent. Okay? And remember that the final S, the final T, and the final ENT are silent. Je choisis, not je choisis. Je choisis, tu choisis, il choisit, elle choisit, on choisit, nous choisissons, vous choisissez, ils, elles choisissent. I hope you found this lesson useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it. And if you still have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments. That's what the comments are for. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to have you subscribe. I upload new videos regularly. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, all the links are in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye!